Okay, hello, welcome. I'm just trying to fix the last little thing, one moment. There we are, okay. We should, yeah, things should be started. Okay, yes, there we are, things are happening, that's useful to know. It's getting a bit warm, one moment. There we are. Okay, just need to start, well, I say start, change one more thing, because I had to change some of the Trainz settings back to the streaming things, because I increased some because I was working on some things offline on Trainz, and yes, I've had to reset those, which is why we're starting a little bit later. However, that should be done momentarily, I think. Okay, so switch over. Trainz, good, that's a good start. Milton Valley Railroad, loading in, even better start. How nice to see you live on Twitch again, seems like ages. How are you again? How are you? Me? I think I'm good. Twitch? It's not been that long, it's only been a few days. Hello, VGR. Yes, that is the stream title. Maybe you should have sent that when you can actually read it a bit better because of the background, but maybe you can send it again. Okay, here we are. This is what we were working on last time when we didn't actually get that much done. We mostly painted underneath the tracks, built this station, and that's about it. So I want to get a little bit more done. So apologies if I don't read out every single message. Should as well, it's been a day's length of an entire week since your stream. Yeah, well, that's only a few days. Some things are years apart, you know. Okay, so might be good to work on the actual paper pulp mill. So, did I give that a name yet? Temp pulp mill, yes. Well, let's put down the platform first, and then put down a warehouse building afterwards. Let's look for goods. Okay, really excited to see what happens next on Star Trek Pathos. Haha. Oh, I'm glad. Also, by the way, sorry about rejecting your characters. But the thing is that I don't want a crossover. Even if those characters are from an unofficial universe that you've made for your stories, I want only Star Trek characters in the Star Trek story. So if you want to make a Star Trek character, which is an NPC, then go ahead. But please do make it an original Star Trek character. That's all I ask. But yeah, I'm looking forward to what's going to happen as well. And I know a lot more about what's actually happening in the behind the scenes. Okay. They'll stay NPC. Yeah, NPC in chat, that's fine. But I made character sheets just in case. Okay. Yes, I saw them. I did have a look at them. Okay, is that actually what I wanted? That looks... I don't know. Derelict goods? No. Let's have a look at maybe freight. Do I have any freight platform? Well, that's a freight platform, but not one that I would like to use at the moment. Freight shed spline. No. No. Well, let's see what we can do with these ones. Wait, you know more than us? Yeah. Also, yes, Miracle Kissy Pillow is an actual name of Carol's main weapon. I did not make that up. Okay, that seems a bit weird. And yeah, that was another thing, because of course they would only any of the characters that actually appear in the story have to make sense by the rules of the world, which means that they would only have access to standard Starfleet equipment. Which, but yeah, but that doesn't really matter at this point anymore. But just for future reference. Okay, so a little bit of Z fighting, but I can fix that. How about back here? Yeah, there's a little bit still. Although not as much as I would have expected. Yeah, Multiverse Liza and Carol aren't affiliated with Starfleet, so yeah. And that is another part of why I didn't want to have them in the story, because if for them to be in the story, they would have to be characters that grew up in the Star Trek universe and that went to join Starfleet, went through the academy, succeeded at all the courses and went through the training and have been Starfleet officers, and so that just doesn't fit. So, yes. Don't know if this would be good, but maybe search for cargo. Oh, I'll have a look. You also aren't responsible for their actions. Trace, that goods platform design looks interesting. Thank you. Cargo is nothing. I've got nothing. And splines for cargo. I think that is lower down a little bit too much here. That's a bit better. Okay, and then I want a... Actually, one moment, is that? Yeah, I'll have to have sort of a cover here, because that's going to be where the, you know, the wood chips go down. Well, was a try. Well, was worth a try, yes. Let's have a look in the industrial district of the city for a building that would work here. Okay. Hold on, I need to lower the render distance a bit again. Okay, well, we can maybe try this building, SAP Old Factory, 17. Okay. That's a bit too big. But maybe there could be one that is a little bit smaller in that series, maybe? That looks too modern. That one could work. So, let's try something over here. No, it's too wide. I really wanted a more narrower building. That one could work. I will have to put sort of a shed over the side because of the wood chip unloading thing. Oop, no, not in the minimap. And then increase the height of this. Probably need to put some sort of wall there because it looks a bit odd with the things. But that side looks good. Let's see. Maybe a snow shed. Snow shed? Like one word, two maybe? Ah, that might work. And then if I put a grate underneath, I might also be able to find a different snow shed if this one doesn't work out. That looks a little odd. That seascape looks so impressive every time I see it. Thank you. It's so vast and so detailed. It took a lot of time, yes. And we in chat have witnessed its entire construction. Albastru. Hello, true. Albastru. You have been spotted. How have you been? Also, hello. Let's try snow shed as 2 words. Nope. Just search for shed. Those are, I see. No, I need to find the grate thing. The beneath the tracks that I used where the gravel gets unloaded by the cement plant. Over here. That. Coal unloading grid. Okay. I'll need to increase the height of this a bit. I mean, it just doesn't look right on the side there. Maybe if I change this over a bit so that we've got the brick wall. But if we've got the brick wall, then well, what if I move the building over a bit as well, so there is a gap for people to walk along? What then? So I'm thinking sort of maybe like that-ish. Might have to move some other things about as well. Now that's not... Okay, that's not in the right position anymore. But what if I move this a bit closer? So sort of there. And then fix the position of the grid. Then I need to fix this as well. so that I'm using the correct spacing. Should there not be the brick visible? Right, yes. Also, it finally snowed here. Ah, here where I am it hasn't. But then again, it rarely ever does. I hope it hasn't become a problem. In Romania, they're probably used to it snowing a little bit more than we are over here, where this place is located, wherever that is. Okay. That could work. Now it's only about, I don't know, 2 centimeters. Well, that would cause everything to grind to a standstill over here in Devon, because in Devon, nobody is prepared for any amount of snow. And if there is a little bit amount of snow, then everything stops. Nope, everything stops, basically. Okay. Yes, yes. Okay, so this is going to be where the wood chips get unloaded. Just dumped underneath. It's a little bit of a walkway in case anything needs to be fixed or gets stuck or anything. And then over here, well, in here, well, we'll probably need a... Well, actually, it might fit. Might have a few more buildings along this, but I don't know. But over here will then be the boxes or the rolls of paper to load. I don't know if this building is really large enough. Probably not. Let's see what other buildings I might be able to put around the place. I mean, could maybe use one of these ones, but I don't really know if there's enough space back here. I don't know. We could just use one of these ones like that-ish. Bit too close. Maybe that way around would be a bit better. Okay, so we're going to need a ramp down there, which is interesting considering we've got all our ramps over here, but that's fine. Might just need to turn around some of these splines. So then, if we are going to have a wood chips pile, might as well see if I've got the texture over here already. I might do. No, that's just connected to the warehouse. I suppose that might as well be... well, could that work over here as well? Gets unloaded here. Where does that go? Well, I could put a little conveyor here that just dumps it over here, maybe. That might be good. Wood chip. Maybe that. Maybe this, maybe those. So, if I have kind of a pile over here, well, let's put the conveyor in first. That is not what I wanted. One of these ones? No, that's the scrap one. Oh, well, the sand one could work quite nicely. So just sort of like that. So it gets unloaded here, and then that all folds over here onto a conveyor, which then pulls it out, and on top of here. Which means we're going to need a bigger... No, we're going to need not that texture, this one. Although, given the color of the sand, the wood chips, that might work, we'll see. Okay. Sort of like that. And then we'll probably need some sort of asphalt underneath, because there needs to be some way that this stuff gets shipped in here. We might also need some sort of silos, I don't know, for the pulp to be stored, maybe. Okay. Actually, if I just search for pulp, what does this one look like? Well, yeah, something sort of like that. Let's have a look on the DLS. Let's see if there's anything with pulp that's good. Not pulp bracket. Okay. That might be good. Let's download those too. Scroll around until you find what you need. Let's try this one as well. And yes, I do have a first class ticket, so yes, this isn't going to take the entire stream. Gotta take most of it, but not the entire one. Okay. Right, now what if I look for paper? Then over here, in this place, wherever that is. Wait, where is this place? I'm lost. Are you sure that that's exactly right? Ah, kiosk, obsolete kiosks. How nice. It's the newspapers, of course. That could be nice for later. Oh, wallpaper, good, yes. Okay, let's now look further down. Further down, further down, further down, further down. Past here. That all looks okay. What was that? Paper rolling mill. Sure, let's see if that helps. Okay. Right. Warehouse paper. Already got that. So, lost by the coast with a map or compass, lost near a sea of waves. Plus most of the roads are too wet for snow to deposit. Alright. Maybe mix the wood chips texture with the sand one, or that is sand colored or one that's sand colored? Yeah, maybe, but if you look at this pile, it might look a bit odd if there's sand with it. Yes, I know the color doesn't completely match, but it's, you get the idea. If you look at it, you get the idea still. Trainz, on the first part of that, I was quoting what you said. Oh, okay. So now let's look for today. Got this thing, which I'll need for later maybe. This. Which looks a bit odd. Looks like stuff's supposed to fall on. Wait, is this supposed to be a wood chip pile? I've got this building, which doesn't look great. I mean, this could be useful for some other stuff, but not really at the moment. Pulp Mill. Ah, yeah, so this is what I was talking about, these silos, these containers. Probably for pulp mixing or things, but I don't want this big of a structure here. So I'm just going to go for no payware and silo. And yes, I do have let's get in there. This, and so this is not going to take the entire stream. Viewers, woohoo, Shreddies. It's just going to take half of the stream. Viewers, oh. I said it's going to take most of the stream. Okay. Ooh, that might look good. Or maybe one of these. Ah, that's just the other one that's repainted. Let's try this one, perhaps. Let's try having 3 there. True still applies. Good. I don't know about the logistics of such a place. However, if it looks okay, then I'm happy with that. Do I need to connect this with pipes? I might need to. Actually looks quite nice. Anyway, let's have a look for some pipe. Well, how would I pipe the piping? So, I'd probably have some sort of building over here with a slide that this can be pushed down into via bulldozer or something, and then that would go to building with a pipe going up to these, and then that would probably go over into this structure where we'll probably have actual presses in here to make paper. Please, if any of this is grossly incorrect, let me know, but I think it's accurate enough. Probably. Maybe. Who knows? So... actually, I could use... no, I want actual pipes. So let's go over to the refinery. Let's try maybe a grey one. Okay, and this will sort of go in here, but I'll need a building over on this bit. Let's see, maybe there's a good one in this list. Yes, maybe like this one. Yeah. Let's try something like this, and then let's have that. Come out. Oh, that's, well, doesn't look quite right, does it? I need one with higher supports. Yes, these ones. No. That could work, considering that that doesn't have any supports there. Well, now it does. Oh, and that's not... Okay, well, if I move that like this... Maybe even increase the height of this a little bit. Although... yeah. Let's try that. Okay. Well, I suppose I could actually have this begin from down there. Let's try this. And I can revisit this area if I do some later research and find out that this doesn't work at all. Or I suppose I could have this be angled like this. I don't know. And then of course getting this over here, which is going to be basically impossible with that height, unless it's okay to have it down there. Let's try one of these pipes for this, because it's okay if it comes down at the bottom, because, well, that would make sense, I think. Okay. Let's try that. Would a locomotive fit underneath there? That's a good question. Yes, a locomotive fits underneath that. Good. I might need to rework this area later. Asphalt. Whose fault? Whose fault? It's asphalt. Hold on, is that really the one I wanted? Yes. Wait, is it? I think it might be. Hold on, I might as well just go back and have a look over here. That one. Ah, so it was that one. Right. So in place with that circular track also looks good. Thank you. Okay, so that comes in at the top. Let's try that. The thing is, even in the original song, it rhymes with asphalt. Well, asphalt rhymes with whose fault? So it pretty much has to rhyme with that as well. Okay. Okay. Looks okay, I think. Sure, okay, we need this bit over here to be asphalted as well. All right. And let's put in a crossing here. And I think I can just paint over this and then increase the height of the terrain. Like this. So, yep, just like that. Nice gravelly crossing. Well, asphalty crossing. Maybe a little bit more height. I mean, what if we put that up to 5? Yes, that's better. Whose fault? Whose fault? The San Andreas fault, cause Mr. Richter Time predictor kicken his fault. Yes, of course the Richter scale, which is the how earthquakes are measured. The scale on which earthquakes are measured. Okay. Like that. Good, good. That doesn't work sadly. Let's try this. Oh, and then you press return there. Yeah, that's basically just a big warehouse with some stuff around it. But that's a much, much bigger plant than I was wanting. Welcome to San Andreas. I'm CJ from Grove Street. Oh, are you? I had no idea. Yes, like that Jedi is in the song. They do pronounce it as Richter, although. Hello. I'm guessing that's a GTSA reference. I was still watching. Yes. Ha 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 ha. Okay. So. What do we need? We need a bulldozer. Too big. Also too big. That's more like it. And then I want some sort of dump here. Not a dumpster, just a dumping grid of sort. Although I suppose that could be inside, like they just open the doors and then stuff gets pushed in there, maybe. Okay. Pan? Maybe? Nope. That's a grass panel, no. Okay, so I think it's probably fine. Maybe just one of the doors opens and that's where it slides in, so it's going to be pushed in that way. That could work. Have I put... No, I've not put bumpers on there yet. Let's change the pick list to Milton Valley Railroad. I thought I had a bumper in here somewhere. There we go. This one. Here's a lovely mud dozer, a bit like Trainz, bit smaller too. Trainz, maybe that grass panel could work really well in the city though, if you perhaps raise it up a little bit and put a little wall around it. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, that is not quite correct. Hold on, why isn't that good? There we are. Okay, now we need to exchange the switches. Which means I need to do them all, pretty much, which is fine. Okay. That's good. Here I'm going to need the other one, number 2. And here I would like the yard ones, which means I'll need yard 2. That's also yard 2 one. This one as well, good. This one needs to be the other one, yard 1, namely. Over here, that's yard 1 as well, good. Then here we're going to need a mainline switch. I'll need mainline 2. That needs to be mainline 1. And over here, that is a little bit more in the way. Maybe we can use yard 1? I mean, could have it like that, but that might clip actually if I have it like this. Maybe that would clip. Looks a bit too close. But let's test it. Actually, that might work if I change the switch. Okay, actually, I think that might work. Surprisingly. No, that would work. That would work. Good. Just looks a bit close. I think that could just about fit. Ooh, yes. Nice note there. Place your bets, folks. Beds? Place your beds. Oh, do you want to skip the night? Something? Okay, so... that looks okay. Okay, but let's put on the... Oh, I've just realized. Actually, no, we can't do that. Well, actually, yeah, we could. Because the mileposts are a thing that I do want to add as well. And now that we've got the yard, which will be milepost 0, we could actually start measuring that out. However, I do need to fix all the signaling along the main line as well, so let's not do that yet. But we can put in the frogs. Yay! Ha! Place bats. No, not bats. Beds. You did that in your last Planet Coaster stream. Okay. Place down red bed. You may not rest now. There are monsters nearby. Haha. Ooh, monstera nearby. Monsters nearby. Yes, exactly. You got the reference. Apparently it thinks that horror point sightings is too close for you to be able to sleep. I suppose that only speaks to the ferocity of the monster there. Okay, that works just sort of like that. Oh yes, I also need to put a bumper at the end of this track over here. Haze bumper. These ones are good because these ones actually do also stop trains. There are some bumpers which are only like visual, so they don't actually interact with the train's physics at all, which is always a bit annoying if that's the case. Or with some other bumpers if the collision box is just much too large, where you end up running into the bumper even though it's visually still quite far away. That's a bit too far, I think. Like that. Fun fact, Oakhampton is actually a really nice little town that head north of Dartmoor in the southwest county of Devon, UK. Oh, you're doing the frog pass now? No, just of this area, just so I don't have to do it later. I'm not doing frogs all the way, because I have to still do frogs on the entirety of the flat part of the main line, which will definitely make for an interesting stream, which I'm definitely expecting everyone to turn up for. Okay. I've already made... Yes, I already put them there. Put this here. Also, next Monday, so this coming Monday, Train Simulator should be back. There were just some technical issues with power outages which prevented me from doing anything with that last time. But this time everything should be good. Okay, so this needs to all be flattened to that height. Okay, to 9.66. I'll just have to apply the height to this entire thing so that I'm sure that this is all flat. Alright, that looks about right. Oh, that's not the right one. I need the right one to go on the left track. Okay. The right one needs to go on the left track over here as well. And the left one needs to go on the right track. Yeah, the right one on the left, the left one on the right, yes. You did get that correctly. Okay. Well, kind of me to be there. Yes, because I'm the one who's streaming. But it's good to know about you as well. Okay, so this New Year's even I'm finally gonna get some revenge on some kids that have been throwing TP3 firecrackers at my parents and nearly causing my mom to go deaf. But please keep that revenge out of the chat. Please. Please? Right. I hope that no one gets hurt, as always. I say, well, yeah. But yes, of course. Yeah, I thank you for keeping that out of my chat. The details about that. So, let's put in a ramp. Now that needs to go down a little bit further, wherever the spline point is. Hold on. Ah, there we go. Found it. Never mind, I found the spline point. It's good. Right. Like that, and then maybe... That's okay, there's a little bit of a step there. Let's give them a taste of their own medicine, that's all. Okay, so you're going to give them firecrackers. Okay. So... how is this connected by road? That's a good question, I think. Well, we could just have a road going over like that, which is probably best thing to do at this point. Like that. Maybe change the height of that slightly. Or maybe that's okay. No, that is really very flickery. That used to work really well. Why doesn't that work anymore? Now I'll have to revisit that one moment. Maybe just something like that. We'll see. Let's have a look at the traffic stoppers. Not the ATLS ones, the other ones. The TRC ones, yes. Okay. Split that spline point, put that in there, and that in there. Then that for some reason has a bit of a different shading going on there. I have no idea. And, oh yes, speed limits. So I would like a... well, 15 miles per hour should be fine if you're diverging. So like that, 15. Going the other way, I believe it was 55. And over here, doesn't really matter that much. Although I might as well put the signs on. 55 going that way. And 15 coming in. Although I suppose I might as well make it, well, let's just keep it with 55. Right. Right. Yes. Anyway, gonna attend to my fields in Farming Simulator 2020. Or rather, 22. Okay. I hope that goes well for you. Yes, I hope you'll have fun. So that speed limit is okay. Although, probably should have a... actually, the 55 isn't right, because the 55 is on the main line, not on the siding. So... the 55 should be at this point. And then how fast should we go along here? 30. Let's do 30. For the siding. Which means that this needs to be 30 as well. Over here needs to be 30 as well, but this time on the left. Then here, 30 on the left again, and 55 on the right. Okay. And of course we need to put signaling in here. But should I do that now? No, not now. We might need to put a shed or something in as well, which actually we might as well do now. That looks like a good place for a shed. Let's use the rusty one. Is that bit... Actually, that bit looks straightened good. Actually, you know what? I might as well just put in another bit of straightened track in there. Then put that along there. Then I need to go back, grab the shed asset, and use that here as well. The one that I've used by the cement plant should work fine. Hold on, where did I use it? Oh yes, here, down here. Good, that one. Okay. Let's go along up to there. Then that's fine. Need to get bumper, put that all the way back here. And that's where the switcher will go in case we need one, which we probably will. And right, the road, yes. I remember and didn't get totally distracted. So let's just extend this. And this can just carry on straight. Then I'll just grab a sort of a dirt road from over here someplace. Which I still will replace at some point using a bulk acid update. Because again, these ones don't look great in the shadow. They've just got these black going over them, which also doesn't look great at night. So we're gonna have a field over here. Well, maybe we're not. Maybe we're gonna have two fields. So in that case, might as well just have this come off here. Going up to there. Coming out a little curve, coming up to there. Like that. Maybe move the curve out a little bit by adding a spline point, dragging it down like that. Then we can have another little field in here. That might look quite nice. Also, what might also be nice, might also be having a little connection like that. And then crossing boards over here because of the ramp. Okay, where is this? Hold on. JR crossing. There we are. Like that. And then I'll need a bit of the texture, which I will need to go find first. That should be the one. Hey, look, I'm actually getting things done this stream. That's a bit of a difference, isn't it? Okay, that along here. How nice. Yes. That goes all the way along to there. Good. Maybe just a little bit in the corners there. All right. I'll probably put, yeah, I'll have to put crossing, crossbucks and stuff on there. So, well, since it looks like we're already doing the crossing, might as well do the crossing properly. So, TRC, triggers, so, okay, need one there, need one there. I'll need 2 here and 2 there. And then I'll need the US crossing thing as well. Like this. Sorry. Right, now let's do Control F, X. That's strange, we put X200 as a crossing. Oh, I must have misnamed that. Oh yeah, that's up here. I remember, that's why when it didn't work, because I misnamed those. That's fine. So, which one was the other one? X0. Okay, so we need X009. So this one, X009 and 1. X009 and... Nope, not at. And 2. So that is correct. The number of tracks we'll need to put up to 4, which is good. We've rarely done that, if ever. This one needs to be X009 and 3. Sound bell while closing, then stop. Show track sign, number of tracks 4. Which if you look closely, you can see 4 tracks right there. Now, these ones, X009 and 4. I don't know what the distance is. Hold on, I'll need to check the distance. Where was the last crossing? Ah, well, we made this one. So that was 250. Okay, that's good. So 250. That's number 4. So this one's number 5. X009 and 5. 250. 250. X009 and 6. 250. 250. X009 and 7, 250, 250, yes, yes, X009 and 8, 250, 250, X009 and 8, 250, 250. Okay. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and there's 8. So that works, which means that this crossing should now work. So we're going to need stuff, yes, namely crossbucks. This one might, I don't know if we've actually used that one or if it's just hanging around in the thing. Ah, yes, the whistle boards. Need one there. Need one there. Okay. Put one there. So now, yes, the crossbuck. I'll just find it from down here. I've actually placed it along. I think I've placed it on these crossings. I know that I've placed it here. Ah, but I don't think I've placed it along these ones. But this is fine because this is. Don't worry about it. Basically. Nice. That's such a neat detail. It's showing the number of tracks. Wait, there's one thing missing from this pulp mill. Seems like my fields don't need care, so I just did a little landscaping. Okay. A coachyard. No, not again. Not again. With plow and flamethrower. Wait, what flamethrower? Although 2 tracks isn't really going to cut it for this one. So 1 track isn't either. So I'm going to need one without number. Railroad crossing. Private railroad crossing, no. Ah, we've got one with 4 tracks. Ah, look! We've got one with 4 tracks. That's great. Don't really know anything about it, but it does sound nice. Okay, now let's put a crossbuck on here as well. 2 tracks should be fine. And I think 1 here should be okay as well. Don't know if that's really needed here, but that should be fine. Added of trees. Aww, that's nice. So, what next? Slowly move this way? Sure, we can slowly move this way. No, we need a crossover track over here. So we've got one going that way in. We'll need one going that way, basically. Which means we can do the junctions. Hold on, is that straightened? No, there we go. That one needs to be turned that way. Now, frogs. No, not the 1.19 ones, these ones. Okay. Needs to go over here. Might be quicker if I did all of the left-hand frogs first and then went back over and did all the right-hand side ones. But then again, I'd have to fly around with the camera more, which could take more time than just going over and selecting the other one. So, there we are. And that is needed so that if a train comes in here for multiplayer, for example, you can run around and go back the other way. Private railroad crossing. Right, nice. No, frogs are 1.18. I thought it was 1.19. Yes, it is 1.19. So, let's put some houses in here, and then we'll see what it looks like. But yes, I got the joke. Ooh, is that actually on... That's almost on that angle. So I might just be able to copy some house, some heis over here. See, I know that they're called heis. Plural of house, heis. Okay. Those there. Heis? Yes, of course. I'm going to move these back a bit and then probably also put different houses or heis on the corners. Maybe I should even put like a Greyhound stop or something along here. That might also work nicely. Nice. Ah, yes, that'd be nice. Also, you should put that in new words and terms. Nah, I don't think it's good enough for that. It's not that original. Okay, let's see. Because I did have... Well, I had this with the Greyhound stop, but that looks a little bit too large. Maybe I can just use one of these bus stop shelter things. But ground stop, the heis. I know. Let's just put it there. And then well, let's fix these houses first. That one, yes. Word heis meaning alternative plural from the houses, form of houses. Example, I saw some lovely heis today. There you go. I know what you mean, but I don't think it's original enough. Ooh, we really need to check something. One moment. Is that switched over? Yes, it is good. Everything's okay. Everything's okay. All right. Ooh, maybe a gas station could look nice on this corner. Yes, let's do that. I'm going to hop over to here. Grab that asset. And then I think having this diagonal would fit quite nicely. And then I'm going to need the city asphalt textures. Doesn't have to be a big thing, just something like that. Like this. Let's see if I can find... Ah, well, this is kind of, yeah, this is the store part of it. Which, I mean, no, that doesn't look good. Although, I could have that on the other side of the road. That might be quite interesting, having it separated like that. Right. I'll want the... Well, let's put a tire rack kind of over here. Just a little bit more detail. But yes, now I want... Actually, that's the tank that I wanted. Should it be over here? Or should it be over on this side? Probably over on this side. And then I will want a wall to block this off. Although, might look better over here, actually. Yes, it's across the road, but it looks nicer not having this right next to a house, basically. Okay, where it's over here, good. Let's use this concrete wall. Put that from, well, that's a bit this close to the tracks, that might not look great. Hold on, let's look for a different concrete wall. I mean, that one might look quite nice with the grass creeping around the base of it. Although that looks a little odd. I think I'd be better off doing that with splines instead. Hold on, does that look different from... Yeah, it does. Do not need the roads. Ooh, that one might look nice. Or one of these ones. Ooh, that one. Yeah, it looks quite broken down, but that's okay. And then maybe a chain link fence along there. Yeah, that like that. That's okay. That looks like it's fitting together. I need a chain link fence. Chain link. Oh. Chain link. Must have mistyped it. Just sort of up to there. Then having that go a little bit like this. Not a lot, because we don't need a lot, but just a little bit like that. And a little bit along here as well. Okay, so in the end, it's your call, of course, but I find it quite good. Another angled gas station. His name, Mr. Terrific. Also, I would lower all of those gas station assets a smidge so that their asphalt is submerged in the ground. What do you mean? I don't know. I mean, in this case, it looks okay like that. With Trainz having it on top of the ground, asphalt, just like that looks good. Though I would move the fence attached so that it's not intersecting with the sidewalk. Okay, already fixed, yes. Yeah, I think that looks better. Okay, good. So, let's put in hedges. No, not hedge funds, just hedges. Hedge funds might sound fun because they've got the name fun in them, but for most people they are not fun. Ooh, actually, I should put in the driveways first. If I want any, which I might want some. That does look a bit better. Should probably save. Okay. I wonder, where can I get that red wagon? Red wagon? What do you mean? Is that supposed to be a joke about communist Russia? The red wagon, or just communism in general? I don't know. I don't know if all of the houses should have one here, but considering that it does look a bit small already, I think this might add quite a bit. It'll be interesting to see where the hedges go here. If indeed I have them. Which I probably will. Da dun dun da dun da dun da dun dun. Okay, let's see if this will work. Okay, see you tomorrow, VGR. Thank you for stopping by. Bye-bye. Maybe not all of the houses need to have hedge that goes all the way to the edge. Who knows? Okay. Alright, I'll go as far as to saying that the double gas station in the city should also be a little like this one. Maybe. We'll see. I'm not working in that area at the moment. Ah, there it is. Everyone, come on, we've got to get that red wagon. Use coil, distract her while we snatch it. Oh, that red wagon you mean. Oh, right, I see. Over the hedge wagon because of the hedge, I see. Bye, Joe. Good night, sweet dreams. Haha, would be funny if us just had two driveways. Yes, wouldn't that be funny and not at all realistic? Which is why this totally won't ever happen here. And has not already happened here. Do you think that it was a referencing communist Russia? No. Yes, Dun, 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 dun. I'm very aware that I've not put the driveways in everywhere. So that is what I'm going to do now, because along this bit I haven't put them in. Or did you miss that bit? You might have missed that bit. Ah. Alright, good, good. Maybe we should also have a diner somewhere by the station. Will one of these houses also get some additional decoration in the backyard garden? CG sheds, trampolines out of this, greenhouses. Probably. Building diner? Maybe. If that's the one that I used in Northasia, then could easily be true that I'm going to reuse that here. Let's see. Let's go over to Northasia quickly. Not that there's anything to see there, mind you, but let's visit it anyway. Yes, it is this one. Maybe just having it like that. I don't know if it should actually be adjacent. Well, probably like this. Then we could sort of maybe a little walled off area back there with a dumpster or something. That's one from the famous painting. Yes, that one. Bit too large, the texture scale, like that. Now I'm going to need, well, I might as well use the same wall I used over here. Let's have that go to about there. That's almost right, so like this. Let's put a bit of derelict garbage bins in here. Maybe even put a door in. That would make sense. Well, yeah, might as well put a barn door in. No. Maybe just a door like this. If it doesn't poke through on the other side. Which it doesn't do, good. That's the wrong object. Okay, let's put this on temp locked. There we are. Okay, it's not causing any sort of Z fighting issues, which is good. Then I need to put newspapers, derelict newspapers, Newspapers, get your derelict newspapers. Let's have a stack of them over here. They're just ones that have already been read or they're otherwise outdated. Yes, the dumpsters again, sure. Little cat flap. Sure is, I think the barn door was half submerged with the ground by default. Yeah, that's fine. Huh. These derelict bins don't even look all that derelict. Yeah, I know. Isn't it wondrous? Alright, that looks fine. Let's put trees and stuff in the backyard. Well, let's do the coloring in bit first. Need that texture. Well, while I'm here, I might as well grab one of the trees. Oh, that's the wrong texture. Okay, newspapers, freshly derelict newspapers, drenched and soggy derelict newspapers. Yes, exactly. Okay. Like that, down like that, over and over. Shadows, are there any slight hills planned around this town on Pulp Mill? I think that could do a lot. Well, we're not dealing with that yet. Could very well be, but we're not dealing with that yet. Shadows look interesting, almost like pine tree shadows. Yes. Okay, now let's put a few of these trees around the place. I want some of the coniferous trees as well. Okay. A bit too close. There we go. That one needs to go over here. I think we'll need another one out in front there as well. Some apple trees or smaller coniferous trees would also look good. Like this one. O4, tree broadleaf O4. like this. Then we'll need to put some along here. Just sort of like this. Let's see, maybe one of these ones back here might also work. Although, is that the same one as this one? No, that's 2. Okay, well, what about 5? 5 might work a bit better there. No. Okay. The tree, yes. Or do you put a campfire more of the back gardens? Probably not, because the smoke would be too tall. Peach, lemon, orange? Any of those would work. Rail stack. Rail stack. Rail stack might look nice somewhere over here. But I think those trees look fine for the time being. Tree conifer, probably a bit too big. Huh. Brain stick, UK. I see. Rail stack, UK. Yes. Yes, I see what you mean. Ahem. Okay, so should there be any sort of industry in this little bit as well? We could easily put in a road connection like that. Although that might be a bit too much, because I don't want there to be that much activity back here. Oh, although I do want a general goods unloader somewhere along here. That's a point. So that we've got boxcars being brought back here as well, not just to pick up paper, but also to drop off general goods. Which we could easily have over here in this place. So we could just have that there, and then have a small connection like this. Hold on. That needs to go there. This is the whistle board, which, that's fine over here. We're not going to move that fast here anyway. And we're going to need 30 miles per hour sign and a 15 one. So this one's 31. Needs to go there. Then 15 right one. There we go. We're not even going to need any sort of runaround track or anything. It's just going to be siding like this. So if you've got a train that's coming around, you can either just leave the cut on the main line, or go over here, decouple a bit, then you can run around, push the cut of cars in, come back out, come around, and then go back that way. That should be fine. So let's put in the junction lever here as well. As well as the frogs. Okay. So I did, what did I name this? New Washington, yes, of course. New Washington goods unloader. Let's just quickly set this up as well. So, general goods. Nope. It's like it always picks the other one first. Maybe like 2 boxcars should work, so that'd be like 16 size. This should unload. Processes. It consumes. Let's switch this to items. So it's going to consume 1 boxcar every... Let's see, what should it be? Well... That would be 8 minutes, so... Sure, if we're doing 2, then it can consume 1 every minute. Okay. Right. You'd be even a big old tree conifer? No. Oh, Whistleboard UK. You're watching Pulp Mill 1 for the other one. Consume boxcars? General goods. Will be introduced 24 crunch. Yeah, I'm not gonna name this yet because I'm going to have to select the products as well, which I've not, the commodities which I don't know what I'm going to use for the paper yet exactly, and I'd have to figure out how much per wagon, how much is in, how many wood chips are in a wagon, and then how much I need to do that for how many wagons I want to unload and things like that. But I think I can quickly find a warehouse for the other one. I mean, I could just use this one. Yeah, it's a bit of an older asset, but I think this would work fine. Or could just use this one. Actually, that would be a bit better, I think. So this is 254, which isn't on this. It's a 90-degree angle, I think. Is that correct? Almost. Let's try it just like that. Okay, and that's to unload boxcars, so we're going to need a road connection. I might as well use a dirt road. Might as well have that come right across like this. Because then I can get away with just using some crossing boards. Okay, which means that we're going to need a whistle board there, going to need one there, going to need one here. Then I'm going to have to put on the crossing boards as well as the crossbucks. So like that-ish, is that right? Maybe one more on this one, like that, yes. Good, now I need the crossbucks. Do I have crossbucks for the 3 tracks? I have no idea. Nope, that's not right. Felt a bit weird typing as well. 3 tracks? No, that's... Ooh, I might be able to replace that with this one, So if I put on this crossbucks sign, then that's at an angle of 353 basically, which that won't work as well, but I can move this little sign on here and that should be okay. Doesn't have to be exact. Hold on, there we go, it's a bit fiddly. Ah, that actually is rotated perfectly. Great. Okay. Great. Now let's just quickly paint the ground underneath, and then I think we're done for today. That went by surprisingly quickly today. Oh no, we need to paint the ballast underneath the tracks still, yes. Okay, just need to quickly paint underneath this. And I need the bumper at the end here. Not the hide pulp mill. Just a bumper like that. Okay, and now for my next trick, I'm gonna get a good thumbnail, hopefully. How about that? Looks a bit empty on the side there. Maybe that would be better. Maybe that. Well, it's mostly just the station again, isn't it? Well, that should, one of those should work. So, right. Haze bumper. I wonder if it's the same haze as this one. I don't know, maybe. Who knows? I'd assume it is. For my next trick, I shall dazzle you all with spectacular thumbnail. Yes, so you won't pay attention to the magic that's going on behind the scenes. So, that was the stream. Thank you all very much for watching. This stream will be archived on YouTube. Tomorrow will be Star Trek Pathos, the Children of Theseus, Part 2. Is it fair to assume that the Children of Theseus are the people who you found on the Theseus? Who knows? Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Find out tomorrow. So, I think that's pretty much... Oh, Living Art's on sale at the moment, yeah. That's the thing. Kangavango streams on Sundays. And that's pretty much it. So, thank you all very much for watching again. Right. Might find out, yes. You missed them above unless you didn't read them out. Oh. Some bread. I think I did. I feel like I'm getting a tad sidetracked, yes. Yeah. I think, yeah, I did see those. Right. Might find out. Oh, on sale, yes. Cheers for the shout out. Okay. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye-bye. Yes. Bye. Just kind of waiting around now for the stream to kind of end. Bye.